Namaste, beautiful souls. Welcome to the sacred journey of Kal Mantra. Embrace divine grace. Let the celestial vibrations uplift your spirit and guide you toward inner peace, abundance, and divine blessings. Open your heart, chant with devotion, and awaken the infinite grace within you. Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on why this particular soul came into your life as your wife? Was it mere coincidence, a series of events unfolding by chance, or could it be something far more profound, orchestrated by a higher power? What if your wife is not just your life partner, but your karma and your grace? In the teachings of great masters like Paramahansa Yogananda, we are reminded that no relationship is random. Life is not a collection of accidents, but a sacred weaving of energy, intention, and divine alignment. Your wife isn't here solely to bring you happiness or companionship. She is here to awaken you. Through her, your past karma begins to unfold, revealing itself through both joy and challenge. She is your mirror, your teacher, your support, and sometimes your divine rescue when you can no longer walk alone. This journey isn't just about marriage. It's about seeing your partner through the eyes of the soul. When love feels difficult, it may be because it's sacred, meant not only to comfort you, but to grow you. Yogananda taught that every soul is magnetically drawn to another based on the subtle energies created through past actions, sometimes in this life, often from lifetimes long forgotten. Your wife's presence is not random, it is karmic. You may have crossed paths before, perhaps you loved her, perhaps you hurt her, or perhaps something unfinished now calls for completion. She may be here to help your karmic seeds bloom into lessons, healing, and transformation. A spouse is not like passing connections. She is deeply woven into your energetic and spiritual evolution. She reflects your qualities, both your light and your shadows. And it is through this sacred reflection that karma begins its work. According to Yogananda, relationships are divine classrooms, and the closest ones often carry the deepest karmic ties. Your wife is not only part of your earthly life, but also a companion in your soul's journey toward liberation. In Indian tradition, the feminine is revered as the embodiment of divine energy, Shakti, the force that creates, sustains, and transforms. Yogananda often emphasized that a wife is not just a companion, but a channel of divine grace. When she enters a man's life, she brings with her the power to nourish, challenge, uplift, and transform, not just emotionally, but spiritually. If seen only through the lens of desire or attachment, her true purpose is missed. But if viewed through the eyes of the soul, she becomes sacred. In her strength, a man finds courage. In her love, he finds peace. And even in her complaints, he may find hidden lessons meant to shape him. When she gives selflessly, she becomes an instrument of divine love and grace, even if it's not always sweet or easy. Look beyond her name, her role, her actions. See her as a spark of the divine, temporarily walking beside you in the form of your wife. When this shift in perception happens, your home transforms into a temple, and your marriage into a sacred path. Often in marriage, we seek comfort and companionship. But Yogananda gently reminds us that love, like spiritual growth, is not always easy. The soul grows through friction, and sometimes your wife may stir emotions in you, not to harm, but to help you evolve. Anger, pride, insecurity, these are not punishments, but invitations to transcend your old patterns. Each moment of misunderstanding is a mirror. Each emotional trigger is a teacher. Every trial is a test to strengthen your soul, Yogananda said. When your wife challenges you, she's not attacking you. She's awakening something in you that is ready to shift. Your love is deepened not by ease, but by what survives the storm. Ask not why is she like this, but what is this teaching me? Marriage, then, is no longer just personal. It becomes profoundly spiritual. Through this karmic dance, played out in daily life, both partners are slowly purified and elevated, drawn closer to the divine. Marriage isn't just a contract or social commitment. It's a sacred sadhana, a divine discipline placed in your life for your soul's evolution. Yogananda taught that true spiritual progress doesn't only happen in silence or solitude. It unfolds in the heart of daily life. When two souls unite, their energies merge, and this creates countless opportunities for inner growth. Every moment you forgive, every time you choose love over ego, you are doing spiritual practice. Annoyances, unmet expectations, and conflict, these become your real meditation. Can you respond with calm? Can you let go of control? These are the tests of love, and when passed, they strengthen your soul. Your wife walks her own journey, side by side with yours, not to match you, but to accompany you. When your home becomes your ashram, and your marriage a sacred offering, you begin to live a holy life within the ordinary. There are times when her presence feels like divine comfort, a word, a look, or silent support that soothes the soul. These small moments are not random, they are glimpses of grace. Yogananda taught that divine blessings often come through those closest to us. Your wife, knowingly or not, may be praying for you, holding space for you, or reminding you of your light when you feel lost. These acts are sacred, and they become invisible threads through which the divine touches your life. She may prepare your meals without complaint, worry silently for your well-being, or simply stay beside you during difficult times. When seen through the soul's eye, these everyday actions reveal their divine essence. Yogananda said, "Recognize the God in those who serve you in small, constant ways." Your wife, then, becomes a reflection of your own spiritual merit, both a mirror and a gift. She walks beside you not just as your partner, but as your grace in human form. Now that you've seen your wife through the lens of karma and grace, the question arises, how should you truly see her from this point onward? The answer is simple, yet life-changing. Look deeper. Beyond her habits, beyond her moods, beyond her physical form, look into her soul. Every relationship is a potential doorway to liberation, if you choose to see it that way. Your wife is your karma, carrying the echoes of your past. But she is also your grace, offering the chance to rise beyond that past and become your higher self. When your focus shifts from what do I get from this marriage to what is life trying to teach me through this union, you begin to awaken. Blame gives way to awareness. Control yields to compassion. And in this sacred shift, your relationship transforms. Your daily life becomes your spiritual practice. Your love becomes your offering. And your marriage becomes your path, not just to happiness, but to divine realization. If you've listened this far, dear soul, it means something within you has stirred. Perhaps you now see your wife, or your partner, or even your past relationships through a new lens. What once felt like confusion may now feel like divine orchestration guiding you to grow. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Your wife is both your karma and your grace, your test and your teacher, your companion and your catalyst for inner evolution. Walk with her not only in love, but in deep awareness. As Yogananda said, true love is of the soul. It is understanding, giving, and rising together toward the light of God. If this message brought you even a moment of peace or clarity, I invite you to like this video, share it with someone who may need to hear it, and subscribe for more reflections on spiritual love, karma, and sacred living. In the comments below, tell me, have you ever felt that your wife or partner was more than just a person, but a guide in disguise? Your voice might be the message someone else has been waiting for. Until next time, stay kind, stay aware, and walk your path with an open heart.